Hello, and going to do a quick little video on using the probability and data tiles. So over here on the left side of your screen, you'll find the probability and data set. And what you can see is you've got, in particular, I'm going to focus on the coins, dice, and spinners. And what we can do is just drag these onto our polypad. We can roll our dice, flip our coins, spin our spinners. Even double clicking on these will allow the actions to take place. And you'll see that with every different tile that you bring up, you'll always get these action bars telling you what you can do with that particular item. So you'll notice we've got a tabulate tab down the bottom here, as well as the spin function. The cog there, it just tells you some further settings that you might want to do. If you want it to overlay on top of anything or fall into the backgrounds, or just leave it as its default. It's even got some, we can lock it onto the screen so it can't be moved, or literally we can make it so it doesn't get removed or deleted by students. Or the clone when moving is, one will stay stationary, and then as I draw away from that, it just instantly gives me more and more of those items. So I'll just remove those for a second. Another cool feature that if you wanted to duplicate or clone without going through the copy item, you can just hold down the Alt key on your keyboard, and it will allow you to quickly duplicate and copy, as well as multiple items, so you can get a quick number of, in this case, dice. If you wanted to look at like a large sample, which is, again, pretty nice feature from Mathigon. Now, if I've got a whole range of dice, I can roll them all together, as you can see. Again, just showing you this tabulate button instantly brings in, and I'll just zoom out so you can see that a bit better. Instantly brings in accounts on what I've just rolled. So as I roll these, you can see it has now just done a quick count on what's available. Now with this, we can actually change this table and what it does by going to the settings button again. And rather than replacing every new counts, we can start accumulative counts. If you want to look at experimental probability versus theoretical probability. So we'll just continually count all your items, which is quite nice. Further to that tabulate function, you can see straight away it gives us options of different type of charts that we might want to link to this particular table. And you can have multiple charts linked to the table. So what I'm going to do now is just bring in this table, and as you can see, there's a blue arrow saying that all this table is going to be displayed over here. If I want, again, I can bring in other charts, line charts, maybe a nice bar chart. And again, as I roll these, you can see that the chart will automatically update as we roll. So again, quite a nice feature there. What I'll do is I'll just remove these to just go into some of the other items. So we can clearly do that with coins as well. There is a tabulate function if you wanted to show, multi-staged events with tossing coins. Okay. So again, we can flip multiples. We can start tabulating and getting a count or a cumulative series or even a time series. Okay, so again, these features are standard to that. So just delete that one off and we'll look at the spinner now. Just leave that as normal. Delete that one off. So there are two types of spinners. There is one where there's a uniform spinner, which just means every sector will be even. And we can decrease the amount of sectors. We can increase the amount of sectors. That's the maximum amount you can do. So you can just move this little dot around to get as many items as you need. Double clicking on it, or just clicking the spin action button. Again, we can tabulate. As you can see, it's already got those colors going on for us. You can also draw in and move in, any images from Google that you might want to use, where you can just place them on top. And what I'm going to do is just change the setting of this particular spinner. I'm just going to move it to the back so it always stays in the backgrounds, and any images that I want to put on, or even I want to put some text on top of it. You can change your colors with the text. If you want to use a spinner for identifying different activities you might want to do. With the custom spinner, this one's nice in that you can make the sectors as big or as small as you want. They don't have to be uniform. If you want extra wedges, all you have to do is just click on the circumference of that particular circle, and it'll start to bring in more and more sectors. By just clicking on those dots, we'll remove them as well. And then again, we can double click on the spinner itself to move it. So that's a cool little area of probability and data, looking at coins, dice, and spinners. Hope you found this helpful, and good luck.